If you are married or yet to get married, this video is for you. In this video, I'm going to talk about the misconceptions of marriage, what no one will tell you, not even your parents. Okay, so if this looks like a video you're interested in, don't go anywhere, stick and stay. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share, and let's get right into the video. Swipe. What's up, crowds, and welcome back to another video. Today's video is going to be juicy, and we are going to talk about misconceptions in marriage. Okay, misconceptions about marriages are a lot, so today we are going to delve into some. This video was actually suggested by one of my lovely crowns, Dufie. She suggested I talk about it after I spoke about being married in your 20s. So if this looks like a video you're interested in, please don't click out and let's get right into it. So Dufie actually sent me a message. I think you can make video on misconceptions about marriage too. And I was like, how long have I been married? Just for going on 4 years. And I'm going to talk about misconceptions. Won't it be some way? So I was like, can I talk about it? Should I? Or I should do with it with a friend or something, so that it won't be like, hey, you this one girl, where did you marry that you come to teach us about misconceptions about marriage? So I was like, okay, let me do my research, and let me also try and think through things that I thought I should know before I got married, or the things that I heard, which when I entered marriage, I was like, no, this is not it. Okay, so yeah, I considered about 10 points which I wrote down in my phone on my notes. Please, if you hear any voice, my daughter is here, so please pardon me. Okay, so as I said, I put down few points I want to talk about. These are few misconceptions about marriage. The first one is happy ever after. This point actually reminded me of my hashtag for our wedding, which was happily ever afters. Okay, 2020. So yeah, it was actually something that was in my mind. Something that I was like, when I get married, marriage should be the last thing, or if I will make any mistake in life, it shouldn't be my marriage. Okay, so I went into marriage with that mindset. But today, I'm sorry to tell you, it's not all rosy. It's not all about happily ever after. Okay, it's not always about that, because many people believe that marriage is a guarantee for a lifetime of constant happiness and bliss. But it is important to remember that every relationship has up and downs. Okay, even your boyfriend girlfriend relationship that you are not even staying together, even fighting and doing how much more be in the same house with a stranger, someone you barely knew few years or few months before you get married. So yeah, that is my first point, misconception about marriage. The second one is complete compatibility. Let me laugh. Okay, because some people think that as a couple you should have all the same interests, the same beliefs, the same values. While shared values are important, okay, it is also important or healthy to have individual interests and differences. Okay, so this is the second misconception. I wrote this because you and your partner can have the same interests. You might have similar interests, similar beliefs, but not the same interest in marriage. Okay, I am the outdoor person. I like to go out, have fun. My husband isn't, and it's cool. Okay, we all have our fun differently. Okay, so that's another point. Also, the third point I would like to talk about is solving all problems. Okay, marriage is not a magical solution to your problems, girl, my guy. Trust me on this. You don't get married with the intention that after marriage maybe you are not working. After marriage, I'll get a job. After marriage, I'll build myself. After marriage, I'll do this. If you have anything to do, if you have any job to secure, if you have any business to build, if you have any self-improvement, self-development to do on yourself, please definitely do that before marriage, because you can't say marriage will be your solution to all those things. If you are not happy before marriage, you will not be happy after marriage. If you are not content before marriage, you will not be content after marriage. Okay, so my girls, this is an advice from me to you. Okay, build yourself, get your what do we call it, job. Try and get something doing. If not a 9 to 5, a business running for you. Get the business or get a job, so that you keep yourself busy and you don't become a burden to your spouse. Okay, vice versa. So I also wrote here that it requires a lot of effort, compromise, and effective communication to work through these challenges, because it's not easy to work through some of your problems before getting married. Because if you, for instance, if you are not working before you get married, it's not easy to find a job before marriage. Okay, and also childbirth might come in here and there. If you are not ready for all that, it might be a barrier to you getting a job, to you starting a business, because Charlie, motherhood is not beans. Trust me on this. It's very, very difficult. Even before I said let me shoot this video, I put my baby to sleep. Just when I hit record to start recording, she's awake. So I just said, let me allow her walk around and then show this video. Else I can't. So you see, these are some of the barriers I'm talking about. Okay, the fourth point is loss of independence. Okay, contrary to your popular belief, marriage doesn't mean losing your individuality. No, I'm not saying after marriage you can't be yourself again. I'm not saying that, but it's about finding a balance between your personal anatomy and then the shared responsibilities. Marriage, the one misconception is you will lose your independence. No, but the whole point is getting a balance between yourself and your partner's interests. Okay, and then you share the responsibilities as well. The fifth misconception is love conquers all. Love alone is not enough for marriage. Oh, recently the medical told us so. This is also a misconception. Love is crucial in marriage. Okay, it's very important. You can't marry someone you don't love. No, that, like, it doesn't even. If I don't love you, me from day one, if I don't like you, I don't like you. It's not because of what you have, or maybe something about you or your family. No, if I love you or I like you, I like you, not because of anything. But it's not enough. And I wrote here that love is crucial in marriage, but it's not the only ingredient for a successful relationship. Trust, respect, and commitment are equally important. See, these three things are very important to me. Trust, respect, and commitment are also important. If in marriage you think you are going to marriage because you just love the person, you don't trust the person, you don't respect the person, whether the person is bringing something on the table or not. Every day, our guys, your relationships, people will be asking, what do you bring to the marriage? What do you bring to the marriage? It's not only about that, okay? It's about you respecting your partner regardless. And then also commitment. Me, loyalty is very key to me. So you have to be loyal to me, and without commitment, actually, you can't actually do this marriage thing. Trust me, because trusting someone, respecting someone, and you committing to this one person till death do you part is very important. Okay, so yeah, the sixth point I would like to talk about is the sixth misconception is perfect communication. Perfect? First of all, marriage is not even perfect. Okay, and then the institution is good, is a blessing, and marriage has actually been a very great blessing to me. But I can assure you, both of you are not perfect, so don't expect your marriage. There is no marriage that is perfect. There are happy marriages, that's I can assure you. A lot of us are in happy marriages, and then don't let social media fool you that there are no happy marriages. No, there are happy marriages, and then if only you are willing to trust, respect, commit, and love your spouse. Okay, so with this point, I wrote something that some people think that once they are married, they will automatically understand each other perfectly. Huh? Ogini. Also then, no. You can't automatically understand each other perfectly, okay? Because see, the first thing is you're actually coming from different backgrounds, okay? You all have different line of thoughts, so you can't understand each other perfectly, but you just have to strike a balance and then agree to disagree in marriage. And what I can say is that in reality, effective communication takes time and effort to develop. So with time and you putting in the work, because marriage is work, you putting in the work, I can assure you, you can improve your communication, because a good marriage is a marriage with effective communication. Okay, so it's very important as well. So with time, you develop that. The seventh misconception I would like to talk about is constant romance. You see that lovey thing that you've been doing in your relationships. You think when you get married, it will be 24/7 lovey or constant romance. No, while romance is important, it is very unrealistic to expect that the honeymoon phase would last forever. No, 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 no. The honeymoon phase is not going to last forever. You can go months, weeks, and even if your partner is not even around, you can even go years without having romance. Okay, so marriage is not all about constant romance 24/7. So if that is the reason why you are going to get married, my sister, my brother, back off. Now the eighth point, the misconception I would like to talk about is changing your partner. You want to change your partner. You're 35, 30 years, 40, 50 plus man that has grown without you. You are now very funny. Now that you're married to him, you want to change it because you are married. It's impossible. You can pray, you can talk about it, but to change your partner completely and you swiftly like that is not possible. Many believe that marriage will change their partner's habits or personality traits. It is important to accept and love your partner as they are, while also supporting each other's personal growth. So you can try, okay, to help each other get over certain habits, get over certain thoughts with effective communication and all that. But you can't totally completely change someone. It will take time for you to do that if possible. Okay, so that is a misconception. The ninth point, last but one point I would like to talk about, is financial security, in a sense that marriage is often seen as a guarantee of financial stability. However, financial challenges can still arise, and it is important for couples to work together to manage their finances effectively. You want to be a doggy wife. Mind you, money or anything can happen. Okay, so you don't say I'm going to get married to this person because he is rich. When I get married to him, I'm going to be financially stable. I'm going to get married to a rich man because I want to be a girl wife. I want to be flying here and there, here and there. No, marriage is not a guarantee for financial stability. Once you are married, you can build your financial stability, but it is not a guarantee for financial stability. That is why I said earlier that get your job going, get your business doing, get something doing, build yourself before you think about entering into marriage. Okay, yeah. Now, I come to conclude. The last point, the last misconception I want to talk about is one size fits all. One size or one someone's marriage, you can't compare someone's marriage to another person's marriage. Okay, not all marriages are the same. And one thing I hate is comparing me to another person's wife, or me comparing my husband to another person's husband. No, it's not like that. Or what works for someone will definitely not work for you in your marriage. Okay, so there is no one size fits all approach to marriage. What works for one couple may not work for another. Each relationship is unique, and it is important to find what makes or what works best for you and your partner. Okay, so as I said, every relationship is different, every marriage is also different. Okay, so it is important to find what works for you and your partner rather than looking at Asimesi's own, or your friend's own, or your mother's own, or your husband's parents' own to what worked for someone's marriage to work for your marriage. Okay, so in conclusion, I would like to say that remember that these are just some common misconceptions. It is important to have open and honest conversations with your partner to establish realistic expectations and create a strong foundation for your marriage. Remember, every marriage is unique, and it is important to have realistic expectations and work together as a team. Okay, so if you get married or you are thinking of getting married, take these 10 misconceptions out of your mind and try as much as possible to work with realistic expectation, what you expect or you think will work for you and your spouse in your marriage. Okay, so yeah, this brings me to the end of today's video. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave also in the comment section some of the misconceptions you've heard about marriage, okay, in the comment section. And guys, to my singles, this is not a video to scare you guys, no, but to rather get you guys informed about the marriage institution. Okay, so share this video if you enjoyed and then learned a thing or two, and then I'll see you all in another one. Love you all. Peace out. Peace.